Hey guys, Jarek here, and Komodo's back. Gonna be doing some more Black Ops 2. This time we're doing some Sharpshooter, and I gotta say this game was actually really terrible for me. I was pretty much behind the whole game, but I somehow managed to win in the end, so a come from behind win. And it was also lagging terribly, running on banana connection the whole game. And as you know, if you were lagging in Black Ops 2, it can be pretty frustrating, because on your end it looks like your bullet should be hitting them, but in all reality you didn't even shoot on their end, so... What's extra frustrating is that for one of the guns, it was a knife only, and trying to knife someone, if everyone has a knife and you're trying to knife them when they have a better connection, it's just not going to happen. It really isn't. I think I got like one kill when I died like 4 or 5 times during that time, and that's a time within, what, 40 seconds? Not very good. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the questions. So if you want us to answer your questions, leave a question down below in the comments, and we'll try to answer it in a future video. This question is, what are your Super Smash Bros. Mains? We should probably go game by game here. I'm going to talk about Super Smash Bros. Melee, Brawl, and then Project M. I didn't really play the N64 Smash Bros. That much, to be entirely honest. So I can't really say I ever actually had a main in that one. So, although it is fun to watch people play that one pretty competitively, because it's a bit different than the later Smashes. I don't know if you've really watched it or played it that much.
I did play it a lot when it first came out, but
man, look at this guy lagging all over the place. That's some BS right there.
But yeah, I don't really remember a whole lot from the time that I played it.
Oh, well, I guess I got revenge from him lagging in place. It kind of makes up for it. But yeah, I honestly didn't really play it that much. My first Smash Bros. Game where I really got into it was Melee, and that was pretty much like my high school Smash Brothers game. And look at this guy lagging again. That's really frustrating to die like that, because that should never happen. Anyway, that was pretty much my high school game. You know, go to a friend's house after high school, neglect your homework entirely. It's, you know, pretty much my life revolved around school, sports, Smash Brothers. That's pretty much what I did. But yeah, as far as Melee goes, my mains are Marth and Roy. I guess I could say I'm a true Roy main at heart, but Roy is such a bad character and you can't really use him competitively as much as I wanted to, that I was mainly a Marth main, just because Marth was a good character and Roy was a bad character. If I knew I could win with Roy, I would use him, but if you're trying to play competitively and you're using Roy, you're probably not going to win. I don't think you were really into Melee competitively.
No, not really. I owned it, but really, this was back when I had, like, no one to play games with. I had nowhere to go to play them with other people, so I just mainly played against the computer, which doesn't mean a whole lot.
Well, you have to have at least, like, one character you usually use compared to others, though.
It was mostly, like, Bowser, but, that's not something you can really do now. I mean, unless you're playing Project M.
Even in Project M, he's annoying in Project M. He has freaking armor on everything, but he's still not really that great of a character, to be honest. But yeah, using Bowser and competitively for Melee is just suicide. And this is me lagging all over the place trying to knife people. That legitimately was just me failing. But as you can see, when you lunge at someone and you're lagging, you're probably not going to actually knife them. They have the... Yeah, that guy was miles away from me. That was like a fear kick all over again. Yeah, it's very difficult to do this. What was I saying? Right, so I said my mains for Melee. My mains for Brawl was basically just Marth. I was actually really mad when Brawl came out and they got rid of Roy. Because I liked Roy and I was hoping that would just make Roy better, but no, they just got rid of him altogether. I played as Ike, but Ike was just so predictable in Brawl. He was kind of difficult to really use, so I pretty much stayed with Marth, but I didn't like Brawl in general. I pretty much hated it as a game, so I really didn't play it competitively that much. And then Project M comes along, where you don't know what Project M is. If you don't, it is essentially a mod for Brawl that turns Brawl into the gameplay of Melee. It's faster paced, the old tricks are back, L canceling, wave dashing, stuff like that.
They got rid of tripping.
Thank God. It is a really, really fun game. It's made for the competitive Smash community, basically. It is an awesome game. And it's not just, like, Melee Brawl. Like, this feels like its own new game. The old tricks are back, but there are new things we're still learning, and we still don't know what characters are essentially going to be the best characters. Granted, they balance them in much better in this one. But yeah, it's awesome. My mains in Project M, though, are Marth and Roy still, probably in that order, and then Charizard and Ike after that. And you were trying to use Lucario a little bit earlier.
It didn't go very well.
Yeah, Lucario is... He's a very, very interesting character in Project Gambit. I don't really know why they decided to do what they did with him, but pretty much plays somewhat similarly to Street Fighter. That's the only comparison I can think of, where moves cancel into other moves, and you have all these different combos that you can do. It's not Smash. It's really not. Like, the gameplay is... It's still Smash, but it's interesting. It's very different.
No, like, the way you put that, you make it seem like it was something that would appeal to me, like it was something I'd be able to get into. Yeah, no, didn't work out that way.
Well, once you kind of figure out what you're doing and you kind of start getting better at it, then that's when things start getting fun. But I mean, sucking at something is the first step to being kind of good at something. There's really no way to get around that.
I suppose.
Anyway, there's been some more Black Ops 2 gameplay. Somehow came from behind it and won. Look at that, I had 8 more deaths than the person in second place and only 1 more kill. So all those score streaks helped. So there's been some more Black Ops 2. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.